What a game on a Saturday night between the Leafs and the Oilers. At Scotiabank Arena, the Buds come out on top of this one. 7-4 at Scotiabank Arena and have now won back-to-back games and are now 40-17-8 on the year. And it looked quite bleak midway through the second period. But things changed in a flash. And we'll talk about it all right now. First period, just over 3 minutes in. The fourth line of the Leafs doing a heck of a job down low, cycling the puck, being tough, and then David Kampf causing turnovers, and then centers it in front to, I think it was Zach Aston-Reese, who fires it on. It's initially stopped, and then Nola Chari banks home the rebound to give the Leafs a 1-0 lead, 3:05 in. Great start for the Leafs. You needed that big time. 22 seconds after that, though, Mattias Ekholm just walks into one from the point and beats Matt Murray short side top cheese. I don't like that goal. The fact you're getting beaten short side, there was no tip, no screen, that cannot go in. Great shot, but that can't go in. Then, over midway through the period, Evander Kane comes flying through the neutral zone and enters the offensive zone and gets behind Justin Hull, but not enough to cut in front of the net. And I think Matt Murray thought that was happening because he's way out of his net, and Evander Kane wraps it around and scores. And Matt Murray can't get back to get to the other post in time. I don't like the positional save, or the try for the positional save there from Matt Murray. Really out of position there. And the Leafs now trail it 2-1. That is how the first period ends. It's 2-1 Oilers, and it's 14-8 in shots in favor of the Leafs. And in the second period, Connor McDavid coming flying through the zone, stops up, crosses the middle of the ice. I like what Jake McCabe did, tried to keep him as wide as possible, but did not get any help. Look, I love John Tavares, but I would have loved to see him attempt to get a stick on Connor McDavid, but he just beats Matt Murray 5-hole. Not pretty. Again, and now down 3-1 now to the Oilers, less than 3 minutes into the second period. This is not going well. And with about just over 7 minutes to go in the second period, crazy things start to occur. The puck's along the in the offensive zone, just inside the blue line, and it comes loose for the defender McLeod, and he tries to pass it across, stopped by Mitch Marner. He stops on a dime, spins around, avoids the poke check of Stuart Skinner, and just it was nasty. He goes post to the back of the net. And the Leafs are now within one. It's 3-2. The Leafs fans back on their feet. Mitch Marner gets to the bench link saying, "Let's go, fellas. Let's wake up here." And the Leafs, like I said, have cut the deficit down to 3-2. And I don't know what Mitch Marner did, but it went to the Leafs' legs. And another turnover from the Edmonton Oilers in their own zone. I don't know, was Evan Bouchard that created the turnover? He tried to pass it out of his own zone. Who knocks it down? Mitch Marner, who goes cross ice to Willie Nylander, who gets it, and he basically pulls a Connor McDavid on Matt Murray as he beats Skinner 5-hole, and we are tied at 3. That goal was just under 2 minutes after the Marner tally. The Marner goal was unassisted. Nylander's goal was assisted by Marner, and we got a whole new hockey game. It's 3-3. But the Leafs weren't even done yet. Just over a minute after that, Darnell Nurse pinches, does not get the puck, and in comes Austin Matthews with the puck with John Tavares with him on a 2-on-1. Matthews holds it long enough to get the defender basically all over him as he slides the pass through to JT. It wasn't a great pass. Tavares was kind of off balance a little bit, but him being such a great shooter, he roofs it on Stuart Skinner. JT's all fired up. Matthews is amped up. The Leaf Nation's fired up because the Leafs just scored 3 goals in just under 3 minutes. And they've now have the lead. It's 4-3. Insane. Late in the period, Leafs on a power play to possibly build the lead up more. I'm baffled I've got it to this point. But the puck comes through from Marner. I think it was a slap pass or a shot. It was blocked initially by the defender, I believe. And JT kind of just swings the shot around. I don't know how else to describe that. And Stuart Skinner's going the other way because he has no idea where the puck's going. And it beats him And the Leafs got another one. 4 goals in 6 minutes. And the Leafs have a 5-3 advantage heading into the second intermission. Shots are 13-9 in favor of the Leafs in the second period. And we head to the third. They weren't done. Leafs get a power play midway through. And the puck's back to Mitch Marner at the point doing his things. And he gets it down low to JT. And the touch pass from John Tavares to hit Matthews right in front of the net, who buries it for his 30th goal of the season. And the Leafs now up 6-3. They score 5 unanswered goals. And they've doubled up the Oilers. It's now 6-3. Massive. Marner, JT grab assist in that goal at 10:50 of the third period. Then Leon Draisaitl scores in the power play with less than 8 minutes to go. I didn't like that penalty, but hey, it is what it is. And then Noel Acciari, I think McDavid was bobbling the puck. I think, was it Nylander who got the stick on him in the neutral zone? And then Acciari picks up the puck and he fires it to the empty cage and buries it unassisted at 19:10. He must have just knocked it loose. At 19:10. And the Leafs win it 7-4 over the Edmonton Oilers. With Tampa Bay winning tonight, we had a feeling they were playing Chicago. You had a feeling they were going to do that. They did. The Leafs did their job tonight. So the Leafs stay 4 points up on Tampa with the game in hand. Really good job. They needed this W today. They were able to come from behind, down 3-1, and come away with the victory. Never quitting, and I love what I saw tonight from the Leafs tonight. Really. And hey, shout out Jake McCabe. Like, how many tussles is he going to get into? He's throwing his body around like crazy. I love it. But he's smart. As I mentioned in the early goings of him being a Leaf, when he's trying to throw the body, he's not doing it and causing a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 against. He's doing it in smart plays. And he's been very sound on the defensive end as well. Love what we're seeing from Jake McCabe. No one's going to touch McDavid. Can't blame him on that goal. Matt Murray, though, 4 goals on 26 shots. He did make some good saves, especially late in the third period. But again, not getting over fast enough for the Leon Draisaitl goal, not getting to the post, allowing that short side to just kind of slip through. McDavid just beating him straight up 5-hole, albeit it is Connor McDavid, so I want to cut him some slack there. The Ekholm goal I'm not a fan of, just because it's a blast with no screen, no tip, just beats him clean. And what was the other one? The Evander Kane goal where he was just all sorts out of position. So I didn't like Matt Murray's night, but I did think in some key moments he did make some big stops. Again, I think you go back to Samsonov in the next game on Monday against the Sabres. I think you absolutely have to, right? Key players in the game. JT, 2 goals and an assist. Noel Acciari had a couple goals. Mitch Marner had a 4-point night, a goal and 3 assists. Austin Matthews had a goal and an assist. Willie Nylander had a goal and assist. The big boys got it done. And oh yeah, by the way, Noel Acciari had a couple dimes or a couple goals. I love it. I absolutely love it. Shots on goal in the third period, 11-9 in favor of the Leafs, and shots on goal for the game were 38-26 in favor of the Buds. They did their job. They bounced back after that last game against the Oilers, and you're seeing a lot of the guys start to fit in. I didn't see much of Lafferty today. I saw tons of Acciari, tons of McCabe, which I love. Gustafsson didn't see much. Honestly, the only time I saw Lafferty, I think it was, who was it? Was it Evander Kane who was going in and McCabe grabbed him and then Lafferty grabbed him as well? They both had him and I'm like, oh yeah, the new fellas making an impact. But overall, I thought they looked good, man. I'm liking what we're seeing. And this is without Ryan O'Reilly. So I'm proud of them. Again, I don't think any of the goals were the team's fault. Sure, could they have done a little bit better in certain aspects? Of course, but overall, I think a couple of them could have been avoided from Matt Murray, but in the end, you get the W, you get the 2 points, the big boys get it done, and you move on. Special teams-wise, they were 1 for 3 on their power play. Obviously, that 1 goal was in the third period from Leon Draisaitl, and the Leafs were 2 for 5 on their power play, so they got it done on the special teams. They had a lot of good opportunities as well on the PP. They looked good. I thought the Leafs looked really good tonight. Even in their own end, I thought they were blocking some big shots. I was very impressed. Sure, 4 goals against may not look like it, but I really, really was. Now, the next game for the Leafs is they take on the desperate Buffalo Sabres, a team who's obviously fighting for their playoff lives. They come to Toronto to take on the Leafs on Monday night at 7:30. That video, guys, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get that video out later than usual, though, but I'm pretty confident it'll be uploaded on Monday night between the Leafs and Sabres. Hopefully, we're talking about a third straight W. That would be absolutely splendid. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the win today, smack that like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? The Twitter and Instagram links are down below. So follow up, send me a DM, guys. So like great stuff. The Discord link is down below as well. So follow up there. And the TikTok link, I've already uploaded a video tonight about the Leafs. So go check it out. Down below, the link is there. If not, search up TO Sports Talk on TikTok to find the page. And I will talk to you guys, Jay's Edition, on Wednesday. Obviously, wrapping up this upcoming this past week's games. And for the Raptors, when the hell do they play next? Not until Tuesday. Thank God. We got a little bit of a break from the Raptors. They come back home to take on Denver at 7:30. And as for the Leafs, they're back in action on Monday night, 7:30 puck drop there against the Buffalo Sabres at Scotiabank Arena. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the W today. We'll talk to you guys then.